Hey guys, I'm gonna take you guys with me today to I'm gonna first be moving this trailer out from under that's catching our resplits over here off our tumbler, and I'm gonna move it over there to our pile of just kind of all those end cuts and also the stuff that's just too large, or well, no, that basically has knots and things like that I didn't want to run through the processor, especially being hickory. There's some stuff, pushing it through that 16-way box wedge, it can be just rough on the machine. And I definitely eject a few out the side door that are, they're full-length pieces of wood that are going to make good firewood. It's just, I just would prefer not to jam them up in that wedge, or even stress the machine that much. And I mean, you kind of learn what to do and what not to do with the machine as you run it at the processor, that is. And so I've kind of learned what, you can read the wood, of course. The more that you process wood and split wood, you realize what you should and shouldn't run through the machine. So there's definitely some of that over there that I'll be breaking down with the I'll be breaking it down into sizable pieces and putting it into this resplit trailer, and I'll be doing that with our skid steer splitter again. So I'm gonna get you guys set up and bring you out there with the skid steer, get that trailer set up. Then I'm also going to set up an IBC cage right there near me. Anything that's too short I want to pre-sort it so that my guys don't have to. I want to make it to where anything in that trailer is going to be 16-inch lengths, and that way it can go into the finished wood, and then everything else will go into what we call stove wood. So anything shorter than that will go into our pile that you've seen us processing into with that Eastonmade Ultra in a previous video. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get that done. had to get them loaded up, but we'll get going and get splitting here in just a second. Another load of totes that just pulled in, so I'm gonna drop this splitter right here and go get that unloaded. Guys, well, we got another load of totes unloaded, so that was another 52. I'm not too excited about that. Usually I get loads and I just pay a flat rate for freight is how we get these, and so I mean, it's not like it's cheap to have a tractor trailer truck these things around, so I'd much rather get full loads, but this trucking company, for some reason, they're not wanting to do that for me. I mean, all flatbed trailers are 48 feet, and I've always gotten 56 totes, but these guys are being a little bit of a pain and only wanting to get 52 on the deck there. So probably use a different company next time. But anyways, we got 52 more, so that makes, you know, and I think it was not this past Friday. Today's Tuesday, so it wasn't last Friday, it was the Friday before that we got that other load, so it's been about a week and a half. Usually we don't get them that steadily, but it's nice because we need them right now. We've been trying to get a good stockpile of these things so we can fill them up and keep this wood drying good for us. So and right now all the ones that we have are completely filled up. So but anyways, I'm gonna wrap that part of the video up, and I'm gonna try to get back over there and bust up the rest of those hickory logs that I was doing earlier and get that finished up before I head out for the day. Right now it's about 4:45, so hopefully I can get that knocked out before I have to head out. So All right, guys. Well, I got that wrapped up. That was a decent bit of hickory, and most of it was full length stuff, 16 inches or a little bit longer. So that's why most of it wound up in the trailer, and I over anticipated how much I would need for the stove wood baskets. And all this stuff's got to be split back down, split down to size. So this will just get, brought over to the splitter and cut down to size. But yeah, pile's gone, so we're all cleaned up, and I'm gonna get this trailer over to the splitter and head to the house. But appreciate you guys watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.